Hi everyone, I am Atik Agarwal and today I am going to share with you a very interesting and insightful case study with you. This case study is one of the most iconic in America's history. So let's get started. Back in 2009, the US Department of Defense wanted to analyze the defense capabilities of the US in case of unforeseen situations, such as a terrorist attack or a disease outbreak. So they hired DARPA to do this task. Now, DARPA is an agency within the same department. It is an acronym for the Defense Advanced Research Projects Agency. Now, DARPA came up with the Red Balloon Challenge. Now, what was this challenge? So, according to this challenge, 10 red balloons will be secretly launched from 10 different locations across the US. Now, the first team which is able to correctly locate all the 10 balloons correctly wins a prize of $40,000. Now, within just days of announcement of the competition, many teams started to take part in the contest. This included tech companies, entrepreneurs, and even research institutes. So, there were two kinds of approaches to the problem. So, one kind of approach was to look at it as a technological problem. So these tech companies and research institutes with millions of dollars in funding started building sophisticated tools to analyze satellite photography or use GPS, while there were some other teams which started building networks on social media. So, just to give you some context of how difficult the challenge was, the US is the third largest country in the world in terms of area. So, it was going to be a huge task. That is why, when the challenge was launched on the 5th of December 2009, DARPA believed that it would take weeks before finally a winner emerges, while some experts declared the challenge to be altogether impossible. But to everyone's surprise, within just 8 hours and 52 minutes, the DARPA had a winner. And this team was from the MIT. Now, since I say that this team was from the MIT, you might be thinking that they must have built some crazy out of the world technology and won the contest. But you know what? Just for a fun fact, they did not even have any idea about the contest until 4 days before launch. So they literally had no time. All they did was to build a simple website. Now, everyone got curious as to what was so special about the website that it beat the best of tech companies and research institutes which had huge dollars of funding. So, uh, this is how the website worked. As a user, you just need to go and sign up on the website. As you do sign up, you get a personalized link. So suppose I sign up on the website, so I get a personalized link as balloon.mit.edu/Atik Agarwal. Now I can share this link among my friends and relatives or anyone I want to and ask them to sign up as well. And this is how a network gets created. But what is the incentive to join the network? So the incentive is something like, I'll share with you an example. So suppose there are four people, A, B, C and D, and now suppose that A had invited B, B had invited C and C had invited D. If D is successful in locating a balloon correctly, D will win $2,000. And since D was invited by C, C will win $1,000. And since C was invited by B, B will win $500. And similarly, A will win $250. And this will go on as the chain goes on. So this is how, if someone is part of a successful chain, he wins at least some part of the prize money. And because of this incentive, their network, they grew a huge network all across the US. So on that day, with the help of 4,665 people and with the minimum use of resources and minimum use of money, they tracked down all the 10 balloons correctly. Now, if you look at it closely as to why they won and the other teams did not win, you will find a very important insight. What was inherently different in the other team's approach was that they might have built they might have had a great team or might have had great resources, but they had created will-lose models in their approach. For example, if you're part of the other team and you had to find the balloon, so you had to do it on your own, because if you had invited someone else and if they found the balloon, they will win the money and not you. So it was a win lose model where you could not collaborate with other people. On the other hand, this model of the MIT, where even if you don't find a balloon yourself, but if someone else whom you have referred, they find the balloon, even then you will win some prize. So you are incentivized to collaborate with people, and this inherent difference made all the difference. So what are the lessons that you can draw from this case study? I'll first quote Michael Jordan here. He once said that while talent might win you games, intelligence and teamwork will win you championships. So even if you don't have the best resources on your side, but if you can build a great team where you can create win-win models among your team members so that they can collaborate effectively and get the best results, then you will surely achieve greatness.